Time to chat with the humans. Good day to you. John Garrideb at your service. Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer. Do excuse me not getting up. Took a shot in the knee a few years back in the Battle of My Wand, don't you know? My Wand, is that a real place? Or is that like an Ace Attorney place? Like Lost Japangelis? Earned a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from service. Handed over the reins to the up-and-comings. So he's a retired soldier. Gee, what gave it away? It's a hell of a job getting up and down stairs now, I can tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine. Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs. You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo. Ugh, do you think so? Well, Mr. Garrideb, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal. No, it was nothing. That medal is just a folderol! This is not real. This is not real. No, this is I'm being fucking actively deceived right now. What the fucking folderol? Folderol, noun, trivial or nonsensical fuss. Fuck this language. Get the fuck out of here! Fuck these words, they're not real. Wouldn't like to offend the general, though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly. Joan, fetch the— oh my god! Joan! Joan! Dash it all, woman! Do be careful! Oh, dearie me! I do beg your pardon, sir. You jolly near took the skin off my hands. I shall be more careful, sir. So anyway, there you have it. Living the quiet life now. Yes, I see. Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs, is that right? Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us. Only too pleased, naturally. Especially if it helps to keep the peace here in Blighty. I assume that's like the city or whatever. I'm not gonna question that one. We forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware. So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were. Oh, is it? Even had some famous detective poking around, you know. In this old house, would you believe? Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective business. Oh, but you have a copy of Rand's magazine here, so... Eh? Anyway, the chap's... Oh. Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak. So he's in Soseki-san's room. Oh shit, he's here. It's a bally nuisance is what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all the fuss. It's jolly unsettling. About Mr. Natsume. About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garrideb. Please do tell us. Ah yes, the Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week. Oh, just 1 week? So he moved in very recently then? I have 2 lodgers most of the time. One on the ground floor and one just below us. First floor room became available a week ago. So there'd been— ah! Dash it all, Joan! Do be careful! Oh, my goodness! I'm terribly sorry, sir. Why is she here? Like, he's got the tea. He's got enough tea. Like, he has not taken a sip, Joan. You can go. If you want to know my opinion, I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him. Oh? Why? He seemed to have a most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder. The man had shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, Joan, that man is trouble. Sooner or later, he's going to do something untoward. And I'm rarely wrong about anything. Oh, good. She's one of those. We won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure. I don't know, they did say they had 2 witnesses. God, I hope one of them wasn't fucking her. Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all? Yes, oh yes, indeed there was. And she's dying to tell us. There's no such thing as enough tea. As someone who dislikes tea, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with you about that. The Shady Lodger. Had you noticed anything else about at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume? Oh my word, yes. The man was shadier than an orchard. Could you elaborate? Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is, more than anyone could ever read. And he never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. And the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed too. Oh, I see. Okay, so replace books with video games, and you basically describe me. I'm essentially nocturnal. I'm up way longer than I should be. I have way more video games than I could ever play in my lifetime, and I barely talk to people. I'm non-social as shit. So, fuck you, lady, is what I'm trying to say. Dislike tea? Wow, barbarians, damn. Brutal. Although not entirely inaccurate, I can't even deny that. Trick-or-treaters British people. God. The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed at around 9 each night. But I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning. So he's... So he just stays up late. What the... Fuck you. I dare you, like, don't judge. Could you clarify something, I wonder? What, pray? How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine? Oh! I'd understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct? That's right. They're both below us, on the first floor and street level. Oh, he's nervous. Why are you nervous? Yo, is he spying on him? Then how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example. Even the times they go to bed. Yeah, that's... Oh my god. Ah! Good grief, Joan! Do be more careful, woman! Go... put the teapot down! Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Something doesn't add up here. Yeah, this is suspicious AF. The incident 2 days ago. It seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out of the window around that time? The window? Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby? 5 o'clock is dinner time in the Garadeb household, so I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan? No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road. Oh, I see. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary, then? Such as? Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated. Well? Yes? Was there something then? Well, it's nothing particularly significant, but at around that sort of time in here— Ah! For the love of God, Joan! Watch what you're doing! Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir. Do be more careful, woman. This bit is getting old, I'm not gonna lie. Come on! Mr. Narrow Hollow! If I may, Mr. Narrow Hollow? Oh, yes? I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all. Oh, really? Mr. Garrideb? The way you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been. Oh, well, as I was saying, it was just a trifling matter, really. Nothing of— Ah! Joan, dash it all! What is the matter with you, woman? Some good old Kingdom Hearts 2. Hey, welcome! I got bad news for you. It's Ace Attorney time. Begging your pardon, sir, nothing happened. Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Joan? That's right, Mr. Garrideb. Oh, I see who's in charge of this fucking situation. Sorry to break it to you. It's Ace Attorney time. It's okay. What is the matter with these two? Yeah, this fucking, like, Dumb and Dumber routine is... it's getting pretty old. It sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident. But what? I wish I knew. Mr. Natsume's room. Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on? Why, certainly. Just below us on the first floor. And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there even as we speak? Yes, told me not his name. Had asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key. Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Sholmes' services? That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around? In Mr. Natsume's room, I mean. Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs. Who knows if we'll find anything that can help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on. Oh, we need all the clues. It's fucking our Ryunosuke. Shall we? Yes, and while we're there, we can speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more. Oh, goody. I mean, I'm actually, I like, genuinely though, I'm excited. He's so dumb. He's such a goober. And I don't hate it. Let's skedaddle. Mr. Natsume's room. Small dark room rented by a visiting scholar from the Empire of Japan by the name of Soseki Natsume. Kitty! There's a kitty! Is that Natsume's kitty, or is that... I mean, I assume so. Kitty cat! What? Look at this place! And smell it. It's so musty in here. I suppose it's the mountains of old books that are responsible for that. Kitty. I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life. No, me neither. It's so dark in here too. Oh, it's so dark in here too. I keep thinking she's talking. And the window with bricks. Is that the window over there? Well, it was the window, I think. Yes, once upon a time. But for some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar. So this is where Mr. Natsume lives. By the way, I haven't spotted Mr. Sholmes anywhere, have you? Yeah, where has he been? We haven't seen him in like 2 cases. I'm getting Sholmes withdrawal. No, that's true, but according to what Mr. Garrideb told us, the great detective should be around here somewhere investigating. Has he been buried by books? Kitty, look at me, I'm a kitty cat. I wear a bowl of peanuts like a hat. Oh my god, it's terrible! Oh, Kitty's gone. Oh my, what an adorable little cat! Perhaps he's looking after all the books while his master is away. I don't know about that. He disappeared into that pile of books as quick as a flash. It was a tricolor Mikey? What? Mike? What? Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain? Perhaps Mr. Natsume brought the little creature with him from Japan. That's made me feel homesick now. Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days. My god, it has only been 2 days. Feels like much longer. Is this I mean, this looks like Sholm's bag, right? Or is this Natsume's bag? The desk. That desk seems to be wedged into a crevasse between the mountains of books on either side. That's right, I said crevasse. Sue me. I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit there and read while stroking his cat. You could say petting. You just say petting. But surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes, surely he dreamt of books every night as well. Yes, he must have done, mustn't he? Oh, what's this? It's a receipt from a second-hand bookshop. Your books. Oh yes, Mr. Natsume's name is on it, look. And the date of purchase, 2 days ago at 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident. That's just a short while before he was embroiled in the terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books. Okay. That's probably important. Receipt discovered in Mr. Natsume's room for some books that he had purchased from a second-hand bookshop before the incident occurred. Okay. Can I further inspect this? February 17th, 4:45. Customer, Mr. Natsume. The sum of 2 shillings tendered in receipt of the picture of Monsieur Lecoq. I'm a child. A meal for Gaborio? Canterbury Yearnings. Sure. Tima, books. More books? Look at all these books stacked up there. They almost reach to the ceiling. They're all works of English literature, and they all smell so musty. With this volume of books to hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you? No, what a dreamy idea. A bad dream, maybe. For me, at least. Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of the pile now will ever be read again. That's true. So reading it is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as the tea ceremony teaches us. I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn down the path of tea ceremony philosophy. Oh my god. Oh. There was a thing. I saw it. There it is. Look at all these balls of paper on the floor. There are notes scrawled all over them, in English. It looks like the waste paper basket is so full they've just fallen out. I wouldn't know anything about that. I think Mr. Natsume must have been deeply immersed in his research, don't you? Or deeply averse to tidying up his mess. Again, can't relate. I wouldn't like to speculate which is closer to the truth. Cannot relate. Couldn't be me. Kitty! Oh look, it's a beckoning cat from home. It's a bit big and bulky, isn't it? Surely Mr. Natsume didn't bring that Maneki Neko all the way from Japan with him. Maneki Neko, yeah. I hardly think you're in a position to comment, Mr. Naruhodo. Are you forgetting the enormous Daruma doll that you brought in your luggage? Well, it can be dangerous traveling abroad. I wanted a lucky charm. Oh my god. Well, I imagine Mr. Natsume wanted the same. And this cat is sure to beckon good luck to him. Yeah, it did a great job. It's not doing a very good job so far, is it? You mustn't say such things. I didn't say a word! Why are my eyes such a giveaway? People could just read him like a book. Speaking of books, books. It's a whole lot of books. Oh my god, there he was there the whole time. Just chillin'. Chillin' like a villain. Yo, what up, bro? Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo! Here, let me properly fangirl squeal. Eee! That's basically what she said. Aha, there he is. Where did he appear from? He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book. I hope he won't mind if we disturb him. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Hmm? Ah, you two. Good day. Now, let me see. Where was it that we met? This fucking guy. I can't help it. He's like British Okabe. I kind of love it. Grandiose, all about the flair. All style, no substance. Okay, a little bit of substance. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, we were together on the SS Buria. Yes, of course, the Buria. And let me see. What happened on that voyage? It was Kazuma Sogi. Oh, it was Kazuma Sogi. He died tragically. But you were a great help to us. You know, after you accused me, like, based on pretty much nothing, and, you know, got me put in handcuffs. After that, you were a great help to us. Ah, yes, but of course, the case of Mr. Asogi. It was the one with the snake, wasn't it? There was no snake, bro. There was no snake! He literally bought into his own hype. His reality is, he cannot tell the difference between actual reality and the stories that are written about him. This man is delusional, and I love it. Oh, well, you seem to remember something of it at least. I mean, I guess there was a snake, but it wasn't like the thing. What an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Sherlock Sholmes. This is Mr. No, my dear madam, hold your tongue. I pride myself on my superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic. This motherfucker. Miss Naruhodo. And Mr. Susato. No. Try the other way around, Mr. Sholmes. I lose the first round. Oh my god. I can't hate him. He's so funny. In truth, I had hoped to invite you both to my Baker Street suite the day we arrived in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to the crime scene. To a crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes. So they apprehended Soseki-san in that short an amount of time? I'm afraid the pursuance of a new case has dulled my recollection of my past involvements a little. A little? It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to any extent. I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they should elbow out the useful ones. Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom? I know, like, again, I could just get this one from, like, context, but inimitable. So good or unusual as to be impossible to copy. Unique. Yep. Inimitable wisdom, you know? from an adventure entitled A Study in Scott. Please, there's no need to quote yourself. I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully. He means Iris, I suppose. Again, he literally cannot... He's lost! He's lost in his own stories! It's not real, bro! Mr. Sholmes, we have some extremely important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned. Goodness, what an earnest expression. My dear madam, I should be only too pleased, and this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case. Well, let's converse and discuss the murky case. Mr. Natsume's arrest. We know this to be the lodgings of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Soseki Natsume. It seems that you assisted in his arrest, Mr. Sholmes, for the stabbing of a young woman outside here on Briar Road. Natsume. Yes, I believe it was a name rather along those lines. But Mr. Natsume denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him on so little? I'm sorry, Mr. Sato, but I have not the slightest idea what you mean. What? I can't believe he was looking Susato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance. I assure you, I am not merely feigning ignorance. His thoughts are just words. He does not think, he speaks. It would appear as if the pair of you are under some misapprehension. Oh, how? I assure you, I have no recollection of accusing your stooped compatriot of the crime. But that doesn't make sense. The good detective of Scotland Yard made the following request of me, and I quote verbatim. We need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene. A man seen fleeing? There were a number of books scattered on the pavement at the scene. From the book plates, I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they had been purchased. On speaking with the proprietor, I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say? I believe there's a receipt around here somewhere from... there's a receipt around here somewhere from the establishment in question. So you don't think Mr. Natsume is the culprit, then? That I could not tell you. But it was aggravating to my faculties, hence why I returned here. However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books. I found myself quite lost in bibliophily. Bibliophily? Do not be deceived into believing that I am a man of leisure. No, no, no. Oh dear. Mr. Garadeb the landlord. That moon-shaped motherfucker. Tell me. Have you encountered the landlord of these lodgings? Yes, Mr. Garadeb. A retired... a retired military man. It was the first... it was... Everybody's Sholmes now. It was the first time I had ever met a soldier from the Great British Institution that is the services. And it was the first time I ever... it was... God, I'm fucking losing track of everybody. It was the first time I've ever met a maid from the Great British Institution that is service. I fucked up the joke. I didn't think it was that funny. I do apologize. As you may be well aware, many households in London employ a maid. Yes, I read as much in my Great Britain primer. And so conversely, whether or not a household employs a maid has come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein. As I'm running out of... My ability to speak is dying already. Betoken their social standing? Sorry? Put simply, my dear fellow, those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that. In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staff to constitute a large family. Goodness, how extraordinary. As you can appreciate, for those on the precarious boundary between the middle and lower classes, being able to afford just one maid is of the first importance. I had no idea. And it is for precisely that... And it is for precisely that reason that I find great stimulation in the situation upstairs. Specifically in the retired army veteran, Mr. John Garridale. Oh? Affable as he is, the fellow is hiding something. Whether or not it imposes on the circumstances of this case, I am as yet unable to ascertain. I'm thoroughly lost on what he means to say. I don't know, I'm following. I'm failing to speak it, but I'm following. Like, I agree, I think he's shady as shit. At least the maid is. The dingy room. This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I assure you, any man whose lot is to dwell in a place such as this will stab somebody sooner or later. That's poor reasoning. Mr. Natsume has stabbed no one. Ah, but sooner or later, as I said. I don't believe that that's the issue here. About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea? No window? Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there's a window of sorts. But it's been completely blocked with bricks. Ah, I see. The answer to that question is quite simple. Window tax? Window tax? Window tax? What is that? What the hell is window tax? Surely not a tax on windows. Precisely that. Oh my goodness. Until relatively recently, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows. Those of lesser means, having inherited a sizable and costly family home perhaps, rapidly closed windows up. What? While the rich opened windows here, there, and everywhere, in an effort to curry favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax money. How awful and unjust. Forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light. Is that a real British thing, or is that this world British, or is that like an actual thing that happened? Because it's crazy. Indeed, disease was rife as a result. Some 40 years ago, or thereabouts, the window tax was abolished. But its legacy remains, as you can see, in squalid lodgings such as these, for example. I suppose Mr. Natsume's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, perhaps. It would appear so. I've done a little digging, and discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price. Because the room is so awful, I should think. Apparently, Mr. Natsume only moved in here about 1 week ago. Yes, that's correct. However, I don't believe that the low rent is explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation. Oh? Still, that is of little relevance here, a matter not worthy of further attention. Are you sure? I'm curious now. Well, I believe I've told you all I can now. Oops. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law? You remembered that, did you? Will you perhaps be offering your services to in this very matter, I wonder? To the occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it? Hey, you remembered. Wow. I'm not sure. Not sure? On what grounds? Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday. Really? Well, then I congratulate you, sir, on an ambition realized, and so promptly, too. The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust their innocence? Yes, trust. Mr. Sholmes. Mr. Natsume didn't do it, did he? My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea! Oh, but... I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate? Also, this music. I like this music. I like this theme. Ah, yes, that was indeed my initial intention. But there are simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, there are two facts I can state quite unequivocally. The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room, and there are witnesses who swear to having seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say. Ah, and one more thing. Oh, what is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us. I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it is of relevance to this case, but I am quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something. Mr. Garrideb is... Mr. Sholmes said as much before, actually, didn't he? Yeah, and it's pretty fucking obvious. Anyway, at present, that is really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case. Mr. Naruhodo, as yet our investigations have uncovered nothing that could help establish Mr. Natsume's innocence. No, you're right. Perhaps it's time we probed a little deeper into Mr. Garrideb's secret. Just to remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruhodo. Farewell! A busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner of the room. Is he really still there? just chilling. Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes. Yes, so true. To be or not to be? That is indeed the question, Mr. Naruhodo. I see. He's reading Shakespeare. Okay. To be or not to be brushed off. That is the question. And the answer is all too clear. Let's leave Mr. Sholmes in peace, shall we? Alright, fair enough. Bye! My favorite character in the game so far. Bye!